downtown Minneapolis. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Chicago sideline, you see the Bears head coach. His guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 45.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and
off the play fake. It's over the flash, and he lost the football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Complete.
Here now, third and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
They'll look to throw. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense ready now for their second drive. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards.
The tight end motioning left here.
Second and inches.
On second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
At the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Bears offense ready for their second possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. No turn in hand, this one off. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Chicago.
For a Bears first down. A gain of 15. And a Bears first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
First down, Bears.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Chicago.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. They'll look to set up the screen here. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 14, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's the punter now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Here comes a return, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive, as they'll begin here with 1st down. Drive will start on the ground, and a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
31. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
The 26-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Vikings first down.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
The Vikings
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard
So,
line.
out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a run on first down. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll drop to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route.
Gain of 24.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. Next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Bears up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Vikings 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll step up and run this.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Here's McCarthy. High-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Minnesota.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Complete to number 80. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
trying to pick this one up on the ground. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you could force the ball carrier to go sideways on 3rd and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
At the 42-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another. Vikings
set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Now 3rd down.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down.
Nick Sirianni now going to send out the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
11 more yards.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. The Bears call out their field goal team. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Fix the Eagles!
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Ready! Seventy Lions! Check out!
The third quarter begins with a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. He's going to pick up the first down and more. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he'll get about 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 46, here's second down and 5. Now, faking the give. Throws right side, caught by Odunze. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears
blitz coming, he'll throw it. His throw left side is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
line. 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Up the middle. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle. Then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on third and 5. They'll try to run for it. And the Bears are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Bears. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Makes the score Bears 34, Vikings 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defeat. defensive
Next
touchdown.
to score, Bears 41, Vikings 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision to maintain possession of the ball. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The Bears offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3. At the 41.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is high downfield by Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Now it is first and goal.
That's good.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. They'll look to throw again. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
48, Vikings 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
At the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This one caught by Felton. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Complete to number 84, Colston Loveland.
Left side by Odunze. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And he won't get away. Good open for the tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of a yard.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the air one more time. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He's got the 1st down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. 1st down picked up on the ground.
1st down, Chicago.
Right back to him on 1st down. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with him again. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears. That his first touchdown this year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Bears 55, Vikings 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Crazy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
On
and
play
3.
action, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He tips off.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain him. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 60.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
No problem there on the extra point. The Vikings cut into the lead a little bit.
17.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own
The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
So,
line.
first and 10 here now at the 38. Now, faking the give. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught.
16 yards.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of
6
16
catches
yards.
for him in the ball game
And
now.
the
And this
Bears
one's good
first
for a
down.
first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
To number 24.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Brings up third.
They'll go with the sneak. And this one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
First down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Bears.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Taken
He was
down
taken
behind the
down
line.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Great
It's a
job by
loss
that
of a
linebacker
yard.
timing
Brings
his
up
blitz. He
second
didn't give
and
any
11.
indication to the
At the
offense that he was
37-yard
coming.
line.
And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. That's a short one, caught by Lovelace. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute
Gain
warning.
of 5. Brings up third and
Going to
6.
get this to the 25. Here's third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
It's almost like the defense knew.
This one, a win for the visiting Bears. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.